Sonny, I just watched you work out for about an hour, and you look like you're ready to fight giants. How do you feel?
Feel very good.
Well, how much road work have you been doing?
I've been doing 6 miles.
6 miles a day?
Yeah.
You think that's enough?
Well, I'm only trying to catch him, not to set in a track record.
I see. Well, now, some of the things that Cassius Clay has been saying, for example, yesterday he said when Liston fights Cassius the Great, everyone will compliment him for falling in 8. Do you have anything to say about that?
The only thing I can say, don't get your tickets late. If they're waiting on, it's only in the first round, they might miss it.
Well, do you think it'll end in 2?
Well, you can bet your life it ain't going 4.
I'd like to get your opinion, Sonny, on what you feel Cassius Clay has as far as the area of ability. How would you compare Cassius to, say, Cleveland Williams?
Well, I can't compare him yet. I never have fought Clay yet, but I could say if talking was a fight, he done won this one. Ain't no use in me going in.
I see. Well, and in other words, you can't compare his ability. Could you compare what you've seen on film to, say, Eddie Machen's boxing?
Well, I would say that he was type of fighter that Eddie Machen is.
I see. You mean as far as his boxing goes?
Yes.
Do you think you're going to chase him all over the ring, or do you think he's going to stand there and fight?
No, I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to have to chase him a little bit, but at the meantime, I done got, I think, a little smarter than I was when I fought Machen.
Well, Cassius Clay said that you were 45 years old and that you don't belong in the same ring with him.
I imagine I don't, because I'm just that much better than he is.
Well, tell me, are you surprised at the odds of 3.5 to 1? Most of the experts felt that the odds, when they came out, they'd be favored Liston 8 to 1, 9 to 1, but apparently Clay and some of the things he's been saying have brought the odds down to 3.5 to 1. Were you surprised at those odds?
No, I wasn't. I was looking for the odds to be 10 to nothing that he don't show up. Joe?
Hello, Joe Louis. How are you?
Fine, how you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Louis, former heavyweight champion of the world and reputed to be one of the finest fighters in the history of the division. Joe, you've seen Cassius Clay fight?
Yes, I have. I've seen box in California, saw him box once in New York.
And you've seen Sonny Liston fight?
I have saw him box also.
May I get your opinion on what might happen in the night of the contest?
Well, I think it should be a good fight. I don't think that the people see a bad fight because, as you know, Clay is a good boxer. Liston is a good puncher. I always like to stalk his man all the time, so I think it was an excellent fight.
Well, do you think that Clay will employ the tactics that he has with other fighters? In other words, he stabs and runs and stabs and runs and he waits until...
I think they will see a type of fight from Clay.
This is your buddy, and he's called the shot that way up. His opinion doesn't necessarily coincide with yours. What do you feel about that?
Well, just like he used to say, he can run, but he can't hide.
Well, do you think Clay is going to do a little running?
Yes, I look for him to run.
Sonny, you've been quoted as saying that Cleveland Williams hit you harder than any other fighter that you fought. Is that true?
Well, I would say I think so.
Can you recall anything that happened in that fight that would stand out in your memory?
Well, the only thing I can remember is that Cleveland had a good first round and a terrible second round.
Well, what was this good first round like?
Well, it was a lot of doubt in people's mind, was I going to answer the bell for the second?
And eventually what happened in the second round?
Well, I gave him a little of his own medicine back, and he couldn't take it.